Hey guys, it's your girl Chrissy Joi, and today we're going to figure out how to do this little updo using the leftover hair from the 2-strand Afro Kinky twist. We reused that hair. I tried to do a cute half up, half down. It didn't really work out. It was bad. But we figured it out and we turned it into this cute little updo, which I can't lie, I'm proud of it. I like it. Doesn't look like much, but if you saw where we came from, you'd understand. So you gotta watch the video, trust the process, okay? The whole channel is about figuring things out when things go wrong. So watch how I went from mayhem to this magnificent little updo for any cute date night, wedding. Just wear it on a random Tuesday, girl. I don't care, do you? But either way, stick with me and let's see how we figure this thing out. Figure it out with joy. That'll be my theme song. Let's figure it out with joy. We'll work on that later. I'm going to use my leftover hair that I removed since taking the Kinky twist out, and we're just gonna see what happens if I try to do a little half up, half down. Something that's gonna work for tomorrow and Tuesday. Freshly washed hair, and I don't know how to cornrow, but I'm gonna do the rubber band method and link them up together and then crochet the hair onto that, and then this top will be up into a ponytail and it'll kind of fall over like that. I think that's what I want to do. I think it'll be pretty cute. So let's see. All right, so first of all, let's So what I'm trying to figure out right now is how I want to do it. So as we know, or as we can see, I have very thin edges. Partly genetics, we have alopecia, but also just from years of like kind of tension. I saw some stuff on YouTube before about things I can use. So I'm actually gonna look into getting some products to try to use, but I haven't used it yet. So we'll show you how to hide those edges also. Alright, you know what, it don't have to be perfect, so I think that's good enough. Okay, I've got to explain this. So this morning I was fixing an avocado to eat before church, and I was using a knife. You know, you can hit the knife for the seed and turn it, you know, take the seed out, and it slid off and sliced my finger. So I have it bandaged, but I don't want to, it's already gotten kind of wet, so I don't want it to get all greasy and stuff, so that's why I have this glove on. So y'all wonder why I'm sitting here looking like Michael Jackson, Beyonce. It's because I don't want to get grease all over. All right, so the way I am going to do it is put a bunch of rubber bands and let them, I mean, you know, ponytails or whatever, and let them link into each other. I think I want to go upward. That way if I have something left over, I need to put it into the thing. Okay. I mean, I've seen this method done before, but I've never done it, so. Alright, so I'm going, this first one that I did was kind of loose in one spot, so I just want to, they do not have to be even, especially because I'm going to do a style that's so full. It's funny too, because my friend was looking at my, the ones I just took out, and she was like, girl, them parts are like crisp. I'm like, thank you, girl. I tried. Oh, all right now. Usually if I leave in a leave-in conditioner cream, after I blow dry it and stuff, I'll still put some more leave-in conditioner to moisturize it. But with this honey, it's so greasy. Like, my hair is greasy. There is no need for any more oil or nothing. I had bought these rubber bands, and they're supposed to be like kink free, damage free, but when I tried to use them before, they were breaking on me. So we're gonna see if they're gonna work this time around. Now, because it's at the nape of my neck, if you have never done any kind of braids or ponytails or whatever at the back of your neck, when it pulls them little hairs, it is the worst. So I'm not doing it too tight, because remember, you gotta manipulate it. Your neck's on to move and stuff. You gotta pull it up, and you gotta put the hair underneath it. So having it loose is definitely a plus. Okay. So now we can. One way to do it is to. It doesn't really matter. You can either just bring it straight up and combine it into it, or you can. Let's do it that way first. Let me just show y'all the two ways. So comb it, make sure it's pulled through, and then you just gather the rest of the hair. Now again, because of the style we're about to do, if it's not perfect, it won't matter, because it's not going to be seen. The goal is to have this kinky hair kind of fill out the back of my head, and so we'll see. Now, me being a pediatric practitioner, I deal with babies all the time, so I'm really hoping this hair is not something they just gonna want to be grabbing on. Not that it's gonna come out, but I just don't want them grabbing all on my hair. All right, so I don't know if you can see that, but it's just the two things together. Again, even right now, I can still feel that it's kind of pulling. So what you don't want is for that to be pulling, because I don't know about you, but it annoys me. And if I do it and put the hair in it, it's gonna really just, gonna be too much. So that's that way. Now I can keep pinning it up, but y'all, it's still, like, as I bend my neck down, it's pulling, and we do not want that. We don't want that. So loosen it up a little bit. I also don't want to loosen it up too much, because I want it to stay. You just gotta do what's comfortable. But it'll be like one little hair that will get like into the rubber band and it pulls, and it's like, ugh, it hurts. So that's why I want it to go downward though, because this might be better to go up. I don't think I want to do that. Let's see this other side, because I might have to go down and then I can bring it back up or something, but this ain't gonna work, because that's gonna hurt me. Like, that's okay, it's okay, but I can feel it, and I just know once you start putting the hair and it's gonna like pull. And the whole point of this stuff is for like less hair manipulation, as well as convenience and comfortability, and just, it's not supposed to be a bad thing, so. I'm worried about how that's pulling though. I feel like, well, it's okay. As long as I don't pull it upward, it'll be fine. As long as I connect it down, like this way. So I'm gonna keep doing that. And then I think what I might do is keep doing it this way, and then when I get done with all of them, I'll kind of pull them together to get them all out the way. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll come back when they are all done, and then I'll show you guys how I'll pull it together. Okay, so I finished. Even if I wanted to do a full head, I could do that all the way down, but we're not gonna do that today. So what are we gonna do? I think what we'll do is, I'm gonna brush it out first. Make sure it's not tangled. And then we'll twist it together. Now, we want to, using our crochet hook, ow, see, I don't think I closed the hook. Darn. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try this again, but if this doesn't work, another thing we can do is just put it like this and we can just pin it into place while we crochet the hair, and the crochet itself will hold the braid in place. You know what I mean? But still want to just kind of try to do it. So we're just going to take it probably higher up to the top. So to the very top one, right? I'm going to go close, under, this on here. Close the latch, is it in? Close the latch. It worked. It going. Yeah. Now, before we actually start putting the hair in, we want to get all of this out the way. So I'm going to. Got my hair tied. I've got some regular old black gel. I've got some Got To Be spray. I've got my blow dryer. And I got some black edge control because these edges, they's a mess. All right. So, I can't wait to get a real setup, y'all. I gotta get a better chair and all this stuff. I detangled my hair when I put the leave-in conditioner in, but I'm just running it through anyway. And my bigger one I used when I was washing my hair, so it's in the bathroom and I just didn't want to get it and have to clean it out and all this stuff. So that's why I'm using the small one, but usually I use the big one. Right, so get it smooth. What we're gonna do is we got our black gel. And I'm going to use my hand with the glove on because why get it under my nails if I don't have to? Got the gel. Make sure it's detangled all the way through. I would hold it tight while you're doing it because otherwise when you pull it, it pulls certain ones and then you'll have these hairs in your ponytail that pull and it hurts. It's just like a little one. You can't find, you know, where the hair is. So I would hold it while you're doing it. And then just take this around. I could put a bobby pin, but I don't want to do that. You know what? Actually, I can just use one of these rubber bands and just plop it here just so it can hold that in place. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so I guess since we're here, we got to be spray. So I'm gonna spray it. And just to really get it to you know, be slick, even though I don't even know if it's gonna matter because honestly the hair itself is kinky, so it being straight doesn't really matter so much. So usually when I do my edges, I just use my Lottabody edge control that's black tinted to give some, but since I got more surface area to cover because they got it pulled up, I'm gonna use the spray. This is the black hairspray. I just fill it in. Don't worry, when we put the edge control on it, that won't look so like cray. See, right now, look, I'm just like boxed, so we're not gonna do that. But just so it can be somewhat cute while I'm doing. No, okay, let's wait to the end. Let's wait to the end. Stop rushing me. All right, so these are the pieces that we took out of our hair. We have some big ones, we have some small ones, and I kind of don't want to use new hair because these look like this because of how it was twisted. So I don't want new ones, you know what I mean, that I'll have to use. So I want to keep the ones. Some are long and some are short. I think I want the long ones at the top and the short ones here so that it's not. All right, here's a short one. See the difference in these? Short. So, still take it right in the middle where it was, right? You ain't even got to do too much because it's already kind of tight there. Take our thingy here. I will start at the bottom, but I won't put pressure and pull these out. So I'm just gonna start somewhere random, right? Going under there. I'm gonna treat this just like a regular crochet. Then I'll do this, pull it through, and I think I'm just gonna do it once, and it's there. That's it. Let's do another one. So again, I'm gonna compare all of them to this one to see if it's long or short. It's like a medium length one, so we'll save that one. Let's try to use all the short ones first. This one we know is short. So we'll use that one. Let's do it again. There's one of these where we lift it. I want to go into both of them. Right, that way it's like secure. Close it. So I'm gonna do that for the rest of it, and then we'll figure out what to do at the top. Not completely done yet, but thought of something cool. As I picked up the longer pieces, I would notice that some weren't quite as long. If you don't know why they're this shape, go back and watch the other video, and you'll see. But they aren't. This one isn't quite short, but it's also not as long as this one. Just realize I've got these here near this, but now if I put these middle ones higher, then it'll still give me the length that I want and fall where it's supposed to, because it's a little bit longer, but it's also higher, so it's working out. So it all worked out. You've already seen how I do it on the rubber band, so I'll show you on one that's not the rubber band, which is like here. I'm just going above it. Still going under the hair, just not under the rubber band. this little piece. I'm not gonna worry about how high I'm going because it'll cover it. I want to make sure I have enough. So I'm gonna do, you know, fill these, but if I can't get right up to the edge, then I may not. We'll see. And I will, let's just do this one. So see, this is out. This is what I was trying not to let happen. Got this piece. Tell me where to go, tell me where to go, tell me where to go. Okay. So I'm just gonna go underneath here. Okay. You know what? Let's do this so it can stay where it's supposed to be. This piece right here. So this is underneath both of these pieces. So now, when I tie it, I want to make sure that this part is in there too. It's all under this. I'm going to do this. I'm basically tying that down so that now it doesn't move. I hope that makes sense. So here comes the fun part where we really try to figure out what the heck to do and how to do it. I thought that I had one of those mesh donuts thingies, but I cannot find it anywhere. There's something else that I saw. I cannot, this was a long time ago, so I cannot remember who it is, but if I have the time to go back and look, I will let y'all know who it was. But they basically made a makeshift ponytail with just a scrunchie. I gotta get organized because I just had that scrunchie. Where I have plenty, so don't worry about it. So just like a little scrunchie, what they did was run around and basically made a ponytail with this. But then you just put it on. That makes sense? And then once you put it on your head, it's like a ponytail. Let's see. Okay, not the best angle, but I wanted y'all to be able to see it up close. And so anyway, actually you don't even have to use a crochet with this because of how it is. You just got the hair. Well, I'm not gonna use that piece because that's one of the, I got one of the longer pieces. I don't know if I want to use it long or not. But anyway, so basically taking the hair like it is, right? You don't have to do too much, but since this hair has already been used, it's kind of tangled and you don't want to do that. So anyway, you got this, you put it through the hole and grab it. So now it's like this. And just like crochet hair, you grab it both pieces and you're pulling it through. And then when you pull it tight, it's on there. And you just do this all the way around. So you have a whole ring. And there you have it. Y'all, I moved my camera around so y'all can see, and I was talking. I have been talking for so long, and it wasn't recording. Anyway, I guess all that stuff wasn't important, and God was like, girl, you don't even need that in there. Basically, what I was saying is, if you don't remember from my last video, I used one pack of the hair. In one pack, there were 3 bundles. 3 bundles had 7 of these. I used 2 bundles, so that's 14 plus 3 of the other bundles. So I used 17 of these when I had 21 to use. So with this style, it's all the old hair that I've already used, plus I can use the leftover that I had, still keeping it with just 1 pack being used, is basically what I was saying. All right, so I am going to take this, I got it in half, pull it quick, it doesn't tangle as much. Pull it quick, and then I'm going to half it because I do not need all of that hair. Now, I don't necessarily want to see it's still long. So So I don't need no full, you know, thing. Gosh, do I want to cut it in half or do I want to leave it like, no, I'm not going to cut it in half. I'm just going to do it like this. So we're going to make sure it's nice and, you know, collected there. Where's my, all right, so just like we've been doing with everything else, we're just going straight in the hair. It ain't gotta be braided, ain't gotta be nothing. Remember, I braided it and wrapped it around. It ain't gotta be nothing fancy. Don't pull it out though, oh shucks. Pull it like that. I'll pull it out of the ponytail, look at that. All right now. All right, well it's already there now, so let's just leave it. Circle that around some more. I didn't want to put a bobby pin in before, but I need to go all the way down into my hair though, so it shouldn't touch my scalp and bother me because I got so much other hair there. It's just kind of sitting there. All right, and we're just gonna put it through the hair. Okay, so let's just keep doing that. So, but this hair is gonna be a little bit different because remember, this hair I've already had twisted and I took it out. So what I might do is these pieces that I'm just now putting in, I might twist them for tonight. That way when I take it out, they have the same curl patterns, everything else. But then also, we have natural hair. I don't know about you, but our hair patterns are not the same throughout our whole head. So this will just look like that and it'll still look natural. All right, so let's go back in and we just go wherever. There's no rhyme or reason for it. You just wanna put it in, close the latch, pull it through. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Why is it getting tangled? Oh, bruh. I don't understand why. This is so annoying. I don't understand. Alright, I might make it easier. I'm gonna try something. Don't judge me. Don't do like I do, but I don't got nothing else to hold it on to. If I had a head, I could put it on there, but for now. I was gonna do it all the way down, but I don't really want to. But for now, I just need to be able to pull this through without it getting all caught up, because right now it's making me really want to be upset. Ain't nobody got time for that. See, Alexa, what time is it? 10:30 p.m. Which isn't that late, but I just don't want to be doing this. Probably. What? I don't even know what that is. Like my hair, because remember I did that light. My ponytail, the braid I did in the ponytail wasn't tight. So now when I'm doing this pulling, it's kind of loosening up. So I think I want to put another pin. And again, I'm only putting these pins because they're not going to touch my scalp. If I thought they were going to touch my scalp, that would annoy me, and so I wouldn't do it. But it's not going to touch my scalp because of where it is. It's a bun and all the other hairs up under it. So I'm really just putting it in to like hold down the hair a little bit more. And I'm going sideways, not down, so it's not in my hair. Anyway, so I got this. Remember, I twisted it a little bit. And now we can actually try to work. All right, let's see. There. Close it. Pull it. Look how much easier it is. Voila. So much easier. See how we figured that out? And now if we want to, we can go ahead and twist the rest. Or we can untwist it, or we can just leave that part twisted because stuff is gonna like cover it up. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Two and three. I said pull it fast, but maybe I should just pull it slow. I don't know. All right, so this is this piece, and Okay, so it's so funny because as I'm putting my hand in my head, it feels weird. Like, I don't know, the ponytail's loose.
I don't know that.
I didn't even say her name, so I don't know if the ponytail is loose or what it is I'm feeling, but it doesn't make me feel like it's secure. So I probably could have, I don't know. I mean, it's fine, like you can't even see it, but I feel like it's, oh yeah, see all of that? That's me. So that means we gotta fill that in at least. I almost wanna pull it to the front. So I almost wanna go underneath it. I don't know. Dang it. So I'm going low and up and then trying to make sure it doesn't have any of the hair in it. Put this there and close the latch. I'm holding the hair good because I don't want it to get mixed up with everything else. Then it'd be all tangled. Here we go. Here we go. I feel like I don't know how my kids are gonna act. You know, not my kids, my patients. Don't respond to this big old hair, but you know what? It'll be fine. They pull on my hair and everything anyway, so I do my makeup and stuff. Maybe I'll feel a little bit better about it. And look, this little piece that I'm pulling out, it just wasn't some hair that wasn't like tight in there, which was fine. As I go in, I'm feeling ones that feel tighter, right? Like just they're tight and not like this loose curl or whatever. So as you feel it, well, as I feel it, I'm just kind of taking those and pulling through. I probably could use some moisturizer or oil. And my other oil's in the thing, you know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Just feeling for the ones that are like extra long. Just cutting off part of it wherever I feel like it. It don't have to be perfect, but also I don't want pieces that are just like, you know what I mean, like hanging super long. See this piece right here, like what is it doing? Anyway. All right, so this is what we're working with for now. I'm trying to just get it to fall kind of in the front. It is big, but I think that's what we want anyway. The sound of this synthetic hair is kind of weird too. And with the gloves, so like I'm having like a sensory overload right now. I don't know if it's OCD or AD, I don't know what it is, but the sounds are kind of irking me now, so I'm about to have to stop. In fact, I'm not doing anything with any water, so yeah, it's the gloves. Okay, that's better. I mean, I really do think this hair is too much for work, but I mean, oh, I just saw that. I could, ooh, okay, hold on. So what I was looking at was putting it all up, right? And then this would just kind of wrap around almost like an updo. I think I might like that better. It's not as big because them kids, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I think we got to do that. Question is, do I do it now before I go to bed, or do I wait till in the morning and then like finagle with it and figure it out? If I put it up now, I can tie it down though. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, well, let me see what the back's gonna look like. Okay, let's see. If I do what I just said, I think that'll work. Okay. All right, well, let's get to it. Here's an idea. I'm gonna use pins, right? But for now, first of all, let's just kind of get this out of the way. I don't want to tangle it up, but I want to get it out of the way. So I don't want to mess nothing up. Let's just put that there, just to move it out. And I'm gonna try. I just thought of something. You can use this as a like a hair bow to bring it all up. Okay, how about that? So let's see. I'm spreading this out so that if I got it all straight down like this, it's just my thought process. Y'all gotta, if you want to see me figure it out, you gotta hear my thought process. So if I do like this and I bring it all up, you still got this side, but if you widen it out and then bring it up, now it should be covered. So anyway, I wanted to see if this would work as like a tie. So I'm putting this up under here and I'm just pulling it up. I mean, I'm gonna pin it, but I'm just using this, so I don't have to use as many pins. Oh, that's up. I also don't want to pull it too tight on this back, like I said before. Push come shove, I could always add pieces and pull it up. Or I can pull it to the side and tie it down. You know what I mean? Like, I got a bobby pin, right? And this part right here, you can see the rubber bands, right? So I'm gonna take a piece of the hair and I'm just gonna spread it over this way to actually cover up that rubber band. And you can see the bobby pin, but that's okay because it's supposed to look like it's just an updo, right? How else do you put it up without that. But the rubber band is covered, right? And I see on this side, if it's the same thing. On this side, it's just, seems like it's just not tight right there. So I think it's okay for now. I might need some more here, but I need to just get it pinned in first, and then we can worry about this other part. Okay, so we got that. That's up. Now let's get some bobby pins, and then one by one we just take it, and the little bow thing did pull some of it up, but it didn't really get it into place. So now I'm gonna just go and put a few here. And I just kind of want it to look like it's just like a little pin up, not anything major. So these little parts that are extra long, I'm just kind of like pinning it. So it's these parts that are like super long, right? And so I'm just grabbing it just to get it put away first. I think I have some long, yeah. I'm going to use my long bobby pins for these because so much hair. Now, I just want to take all of this and just kind of tuck it. I'm just doing some random tucking here, but anytime I put the bobby pin in, I don't want to put it up here because then you'll see like those like dents or whatever. I'm bringing everything, like if they're short, if I'm leaving it at the top, then fine, I'm using it for volume. But for these pieces that I'm trying to just pin down, then I'm coming more towards the bottom of the bun so that it's not showing like a big dent. So just tucking, because we want it big, but not crazy big. Tucking. Okay, I can tell it's getting late because I'm getting delirious, saying nonsense. All right. What is this? Oh, Lord. I don't know where this is leading to, but it's getting cut. At least I know it's not my hair, so. Oh, you know what I need? So you know the difference between bobby pins and hairpins, right? So bobby pins are the ones that are tight like this. But what I need for like these looser pieces are hairpins, and those are the wide ones. So let me see if I have any of those. Generally, I don't have any hairpins because hairpins usually ain't gonna hold my hair together because, I don't know. So we don't have any hairpins, but I've got some looser bobby pins. So look at, you see how this is? It's tight around here, but then you got all this extra like fluff. It's not even like down because these are the shorter pieces, so it needs to be pulled and tucked in a little more. Like I think it's better to tuck as much as you can, and you can always kind of like fluff it out later, but you want it to be at least tucked so it can actually look like it has some form. Again, this is not the style I was thinking about, but that other one was just gonna be doing too much. So I'm just finding little pieces that are here and tucking it in. What is up with me in this tucking it? And these last little pieces that are in the front, they need to just kind of wrap around. What we don't want, see that right there? Ooh. What we don't want is for the pins to go underneath one of the rubber bands or underneath, like, because that'll hurt. So I'm trying to put all the bobby pins within hair, because when it's on the scalp, that's when it hurts, and that's when you get a headache, and ain't nobody got time for that. When I pulled the hair the last time, I feel like it was lopsided, so now I'm trying to pull it back this way so it's not lopsided. I could pull that together. All right, so I'm gonna use the pieces that are actually kind of frizzy. I'm gonna use that for this part because maybe that'll give me a little bit of volume and cover more area. So. See? And I closed in that gap that was right there, right? Just with some more hair. So what we can do is we can just tuck it in, or we can bring it around and tuck them, or what? And actually, since it's just a filler, ooh, it's gonna get tucked anyway. So you know what I can do? I can cut this, because I can make this hair go longer. So we're just gonna cut half of that, right? Because all we need is this hair just to close up that thing. So now this can just go, it can just be tucked right on, and go tucked up. Bam, 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 thank you, ma'am. This one is a wider one, but we can kind of do the same thing. So we're gonna take that half that I just cut off. Wait, what do I do with it? I don't know if this is the hair or not, but it's fine. Here's what we do. Yeah. I know my videos be long, and so of course it's not gonna get that much traction probably on here, but they're long because I'm going through it, you know, the process. I need to put another piece right there just because it, that's my hair. Okay. So, I can't, and I really can't see what it's looking like, but I do want to put another piece right there. And again, I don't need it to be all neat. I don't need to be long. Just so that my hair is covered. And the biggest compliment I got when I did the twist is that it looked like my hair. Everybody was like, girl, your hair is really grown. I'm like, no, it's not mine. I'm like, that's the biggest compliment, because that's the whole goal is to make it look, you know, natural. Well, that's my goal anyway. I thought it was gonna look like, you know, like braids, like twists. Like I went and got my twist done, but the fact that it looked like natural two-strand twist is even better. I'm actually pretty happy about this. I feel like it's still lopsided, but that's a me thing because I like to be centered and whatever. Bobby pin is gonna be my head, so I'm moving it around. But right in the center is my hair, but again, no one's gonna be able to see that. All right, that's what we got going. And then we will do our edges, we'll tie it down, and then I'll come back in the morning. Light gel. See the rubber band on this part. Oh no, that's the pin. I said I didn't care, but I actually might care a little bit. Still do the same thing, but I'm pinning it up higher so that you don't see it. Yeah, put it like that better. Okay, you just got the black tint, and don't worry, it's not gonna be looking crazy like that. By the time you actually like swoop it, you kind of it fades away and doesn't look as bad. I don't want it to be looking unnatural, so I keep playing with it until it comes out how I want it. And also, some of this will come off when I tie it down. Just do a little soupy. This little widow's peak I got in the front. Super annoying, I don't know which way it want to go. And now I got to crisscross. Okay, and then here we'll also use this just because I'm saying, oh, it doesn't matter because you're gonna see the back of my head. And now look what I did that, but I'm also gonna spray some of that got to be, see if that'll help keep that up. Doesn't have to be perfect again. Natural hair is not perfect. So I can put that, like for these pieces that just don't wanna go on up, I can. So we got that. And then I just really feel like it's leaning to the side, and that's gonna drive me crazy. All right, so we got that. So now what I'm gonna do is tie it up. I almost want to, just because I have these little put it here just to lay down the edges a little bit more. But that's still just for the, I'm still gonna put this on to lay out, you know, keep it all in place. That's what we do not want it to be moving and stuff while we sleep. Okay, and then we are going to put this on. And then that's it. That's it for us. And I'm gonna just be back in the morning to reveal everything else. Whew. All right, let's go to sleep. All right, guys, so it's the next morning. I feel like this feels leaning to the side, but that's just a small thing. So remember, this is what our back is looking like. I'm really happy with this. Like, it's really just a simple updo. It's nothing major, I promise you guys, but we had to make do with what we had because when we it was too big. We did too much, so we had to, you know, make do with what we got. So touching up my edges, my kitchen. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. Again, it's nothing major. The whole point of it is that we tried to do something. We worked it through the whole process. It didn't work out, but we still were able to do something that I can probably wear this for at least 2-3 days before it gets on my nerves and start itching it inside. And maybe I'll redo something else, but for now, this is a good way to just reuse the hair that I just used. $9, and I got 2 hairstyles and basically a week and a half of wear. That is not bad. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go, but if you like just the way that I process this whole thing, make sure you like and comment and subscribe, and wait for the next big mess up that somehow I figure out, and I do it with joy.